Hello everyone, good evening to all of you, and I welcome to all the students on English Medium Prep by Exampur. And I'm Kumar Ravi. I'm here to discuss some important questions, and these are very good questions. So, guys, I discuss important questions daily at 10 a.m. in the morning, but now onwards, this session will be taken at 6 p.m. Okay, actually, it's 6:30 because because of some technical issue. This class could started late, some minutes late. Okay, so that's why. But tomorrow onwards, we will start this class at 6 p.m. Okay. So guys, just share this video session among all your friends, and do like this session. And if you have not subscribed this YouTube channel, then please subscribe this YouTube channel, and share this among all your friends. Okay. Yes. Okay, guys. Okay. So apart from the YouTube sessions, we also teach on the Android application in paid batches. Okay, so if you guys are preparing for the government jobs and are very serious, then obviously you can join our paid batches also. And in our paid batches, we teach from the very basic level to the advanced level, okay, up to the level of exam. Okay, and we provide you the study material in PDF format, as well as the sequence wise video lectures, complete syllabus, okay, mock test and test series, and so many other things also. Okay, so paid batch is a very good solution for that. Okay, but still but now we will discuss some important questions. Okay, so guys, let us see. When I discuss about the question, then the first question comes out to be as a man presses more weight on earth at a man presses more weight on earth: sitting position, standing position, lying position, or none of these. Which one will be the correct answer? Guys, if we compare that the sitting position, okay, in the sitting position, the contact area between the man and the ground will be uh, low, actually low, but not too much low. Okay, but in case of standing position, only the feet of this man will be in touch with the ground, but in case of lying position, the whole body will be in touch with the ground, and that's why the contact area will be very high. Okay, so the contact area, okay, suppose that standing position. Okay, so in case of standing position, the contact area will be number 1, and at the sitting position, the contact area will be at 2, and at the lying position, contact area will be 3. Okay, so here we can see that A1 is less than A2 is less than A3. Okay, so these are the three contact areas like this. Okay, so these are 3 contact areas. Okay, so here we can see that the pressure is proportional to 1 upon contact area. Pressure is proportional to 1 upon contact area. If the contact area is low, then obviously the pressure will be high. So here we can say that the standing position, in case of standing position, obviously in case of standing position, the pressure will be high. Okay, so more, actually it is talking about the high pressure. Okay, so here the B part will be the correct answer. B part will be the correct answer. So here B part will be the correct answer. Okay, now in case the next question, if electrical conductivity increases with the increase of temperature of a substance, then it is a. Actually, when we talk about the conductivity of any metal, then if we increase the temperature of the metal, then the resistance or the resistivity of the metal increases. But in case of semiconductors, if we increase the temperature of the material, then obviously the temperature, then it means obviously the resistance decreases. Okay. Hence the correct answer will be, hence here the correct answer will be B part. Okay. So B part means a semiconductor. Okay. Now, product of force and velocity is called product of force and velocity. So guys, first of all, let us just understand that what is the what will be force and velocity. Okay, so force into velocity, force into velocity. Okay, so this is force into velocity. Force multiplied by velocity can be written as displacement upon time. Displacement upon time. Okay, so when we talk about the display of force into displacement, and this comes out to be equal to the work done. Okay, so this is nothing but the work done. This is nothing but the work done, and this is the time taken. This is the time taken. Okay, so work done upon time taken, and work done upon time taken is equal to work done upon time taken is this is equal to power. Okay, so this is known as power. It means force into displacement. It means it means the force into velocity is equal to the power. So here the correct answer will be power, and B for Bombay. Okay, so B for Bombay will be the correct answer. Guys, do like this session and share this session among all your friends. Yes. Now the next question is like this. Which one of the following has the highest value of specific heat? Okay, so which one of the following has the highest value of specific heat? If we talk about the specific heat, the highest value will be acquired by the water only. Okay, so water is the correct answer. Okay, so water is the correct answer. Now, with the increase of pressure, the boiling point of any substance, with the increase of pressure, the boiling point of any substance. In case of boiling point, actually, if PATM increases, okay, if PATM increases, boiling point also increases. Okay, so boiling point also increases. So A will be the correct answer. Okay, so A will be the correct answer. Okay, now if no external force acts on a system of bodies, the total linear momentum of the system of bodies remains constant. Which law states that? I have already told you that if you don't apply any force on a moving body, then the body will keep on moving with the same velocity. Okay, if the velocity of that moving body will remain same, it means the momentum of the body will remain same, because we all know that the linear momentum of the body is equal to mass into velocity. And if there is no force, obviously there will be no increase or decrease or change in velocity, then obviously the velocity will remain same. If the velocity will remain same, then obviously we can say that the linear momentum of the body will remain same. Okay, hence, but this is known as the principle of law of conservation of linear momentum. Okay, so actually here D will be the correct answer. Okay, so D will be the correct answer. Here you can see that there D option has been typed by two times. Okay, so don't worry about that. Now, which law is also called the law of inertia? Okay, so which law is also called the law of inertia? Guys, first of all, let us see in the previous question that actually it can also be written as EF external, F external, this will be equal to dV upon delta P upon delta T, delta T upon delta T. Okay, so this is the change in linear momentum and this is the time taken. Okay, and suppose that if F external is 0, then obviously delta P upon delta T will be equal to 0. Okay, and hence delta P there, this will be equal to 0, and P2 minus P1, and this will be equal to 0, and hence P2 will be equal to P1, P2 will be equal to P1. Okay, and hence you can see that final linear momentum will be equal to initial linear momentum. Okay, so final linear momentum will be equal to initial linear momentum, and this will be the correct answer. Final linear momentum will be equal to initial linear momentum. Okay, and hence you can see that when there is no force is applied, the final linear momentum of the body will be equal to the initial linear momentum of the body, and hence this is known as the principle of conservation of linear momentum. Okay, now we will move to another question. Okay, so guys, if you are watching live, then please do like this session and share this session among all your friends. Okay, put this on your WhatsApp status or on your social media account like Facebook and Instagram etc, so that other people can also watch. Okay, yes guys, do subscribe this channel if you have not subscribed till now. Okay, so which law is called the law of inertia? Newton's first law, Newton's second law, Newton's third law, all of these. Oh, how is this possible that all of these or D option is correct? No. Okay, Newton's first law is the correct answer because this is known as the law of inertia. Actually, this is the law of inertia. Newton's first law is based upon the law of inertia, and Newton's first law was obviously first law of motion was given by the Newton, but the law of inertia was given by Galileo. Okay, yes, according to Newton's first law, it is said that a body always try to remain in the same state as it was until and unless we apply an external force. But according to law of inertia, a body always try to remain in the same state as it was, and this property is known as inertia of the body. Okay, hence you can see that and you can realize that the first law of motion is nothing but the law of inertia. Okay, because law of inertia gives the reason behind that. Newton just told that it happens, but Newton didn't told that why so. But okay, so but the Galileo told us that this is the reason behind that. Okay, so this reason is nothing but the property, and this property is known as law of inertia. Okay, so what is the unit of astronomical distance? What is the unit of astronomical distance? Light year, angstrom, Weber, or lux? Actually, astronomical distance is a very large unit of distance. Okay, astronomical distance is a very large unit of distance, very large unit of distance, and this distance is known as actually this distance is used to define the distance between any two planets, okay, or any two galaxies. Okay, so such kind of distance is actually termed as the astronomical distance, and light year, here the light year can be said as the astronomical distance. What is light year? Actually, light year is nothing but the distance traveled by light in 1 year. Distance traveled by light in 1 year. Okay, so it will be a correct answer. Energy possessed by a body in motion is called. When a body is continuously moving, then obviously this body possesses some energy. Okay, when a body moves, then obviously this body possesses some energy, and this energy is known as the kinetic energy. Okay, and this kinetic energy and this kinetic energy uh, this kinetic energy can be defined as like this. Okay, so this, okay, so this body is just moving with the velocity v, and suppose that the mass of the body is m. Okay, so kinetic energy ke, that will be equal to half mv square, half mv square. Okay, so half mv square will be the correct answer. It means that the kinetic energy, but here the kinetic energy is the correct answer. Energy possessed by a body in motion is called. Okay, so now the electric motor converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Electrical energy into mechanical energy. Yes, mechanical energy into electrical energy into light energy. None of these. Oh, this is a very easy question. You can answer it. Actually, electric motor is fed the electric signals. Okay, fed the electric signals. Actually, these are the electric supply. Okay, so these are the electrical energy. Okay, these are the electrical energy, and but this is the mechanical energy, because motor starts rotating. Motor starts rotating. Electrical energy into mechanical energy. Okay, what is the scale used for measuring the intensity of the earthquake? Metric scale, quake scale, Richter scale, epic center scale. Actually, when we talk about the earthquake, Richter scale is the correct answer. Okay, so Richter scale is the correct answer. So guys, just note all these options. Okay, and I'm sure that you will find some questions in your exam also, because these are the very good questions. Actually. Okay, these are very good questions. Yes. So these are very good questions. Yes, a jet engine works on the principle of conservation of. Linear momentum. Actually, linear momentum is the correct answer. Okay, when we talk about the jet engine, suppose that actually this is the jet engine. Okay, so here the linear momentum, these are the hot gases. Okay, so these are the hot gases. The linear momentum of the hot gases, okay, that is equal to mv. If suppose that this is mv, then obviously the linear momentum of the whole body will be equal to minus mv, and magnitude of all these magnitude of this mv will be equal to this mv. Okay, if you add these both mb and mb, then obviously if the magnitude is equal, then obviously if we will add these momentums, then it will become equal to 0. And when it was just fitted in the launching pad, okay, then when it was in the state of rest, then obviously the linear momentum of the whole jet engine was 0. The momentum of that whole jet engine was equal to 0, and right now it is also equal to 0, because this is the negative mb, the positive mb, and this is the negative mb. Okay, so here a part is the correct answer. Yes, let me explain some more questions. Suppose that if I ask you about the same about the numerical problem from the same concept. Okay, and suppose that if when we talk about the rocket, actually when we talk about the rocket, Newton's third law of motion, we all know that this rocket lifts upwards with the help of this rocket helps upwards with the help of suppose that this is the velocity, which is vertically downward. Okay, this is the velocity vertically downward, and this is equal to, what? Suppose that 20 meters per second, and the exhaust rate is equal to, suppose that exhaust rate is equal to 200 kg, or nothing, 200 kg, just like this is 50 kg per second. Okay, so this is 50 kg per second. Okay, so this is exhaust rate. Okay, this is exhaust rate, this is exhaust rate, this is exhaust rate, and this is exhaust velocity. Okay, so this is exhaust velocity. This is exhaust velocity. Okay, so now you will have to find out the reaction force in vertical direction. So this is the reaction force. Okay, so you will have to find out the reaction force in vertical direction. So this is the reaction force or thrust force. Calculate the thrust force. Calculate the thrust force. Okay, so what will be the correct answer? Okay, yes, so what will be the correct answer actually? So here we can say that F thrust, this F thrust is equal to, this is the S exhaust velocity, and this is the velocity. Okay, so exhaust velocity into velocity, and exhaust velocity is equal to 50 kg per second. Okay, this is 50 kg per second, 50 kg 1% of in this value. Okay, so V is nothing but the 20 meters per second. Okay, now suppose if both of these bodies are multiplied, then obviously 1000 comes out to be equal to, okay, so this is 1000 kilogram into meter per second square. Okay, meter per second square, and this is equal to 1000, and this is equal to Newton. Okay, so this is Newton, and this one is the correct answer. Okay, so this one is the correct answer, 1000 Newton. Okay, so here guys, this is the correct answer. So in this way we can calculate this value. This is the numerical first. Okay, and suppose that, just note it down, this is a very important question actually. Okay, so this is a very important question, and we can do it. And suppose that if I ask you a question based upon the another question, just such question actually, just like gun and bullet. Okay, the question from the gun and bullet. So let me ask you one question that is from the law of conservation of linear momentum. Okay, and suppose that if I ask you one question, and that is, suppose that yes, okay, so this is the gun. Okay, suppose that this is the gun and this is the mass. Okay, suppose that this is mass, and this is the velocity of this bullet when it is fired from the gun. Okay, and suppose that this is the capital M, mass of the gun, and the recoil velocity of this bullet, gun, is equal to V. Okay, at this situation, question is a bullet of mass of bullet of mass 20 grams is fired from a gun of 2 kg with velocity with velocity with velocity with velocity 200 meters per second. 200 meters per second. Okay. With velocity 200 meters per second. Calculate the recoil velocity. Calculate the recoil velocity calculate the recoil velocity of gun. Okay, calculate the recoil velocity of gun. So this is the question actually. Okay, so this is the question. Now tell me that what will be the correct answer for this question actually. Okay, so now tell me what will be the correct answer for this question. The correct answer for this question. Okay, so guys, the correct answer for this question will be equal to yes, the correct answer for this question will be equal to yes, we all know that the linear momentum of this section is equal to linear momentum of this section is equal to yes, linear momentum of this section is equal to linear momentum of this section. It means capital MV, this is equal to a small mv. Okay, so capital MV, this is equal to small mv, and hence we can write it as small mv, and this is equal to capital MV. Okay, it means 20 grams, 20 upon 1000, okay, into 200, and this is equal to, and this will be equal to capital M, and this is equal to 2 kg, and this is equal to V. Okay, so here we can write it as this is 5 times, you can see here, and this is 4 times. Okay, then obviously 2 into V, and this is equal to 4, then obviously V will be equal to 2 meters per second. 2 meters per second, and this will be the correct answer. So V will be equal to 2 meters per second. So guys, here this is the correct answer. It means if the bullet of mass 20 grams will be fired with the velocity 2 meters per second, then obviously the gun of mass 2 kilograms will have the velocity equals to 2 meters per second. Okay, so we'll have the velocity 2 meters per second. So this will be the correct answer. Okay, so this will be the correct answer. So I think everything is clear in this session. Okay, so guys, tomorrow we will have again a session at 6 p.m. so please be here at the same time at 6 p.m. and I will be discussing some more examples, some more important questions. Okay. Okay, so yes, yes. Okay guys, so I hope so everything is clear in this session, and if you have any doubt then please let me know. You can tell me and we can solve it. Okay, so I'm just finishing this session today, and tomorrow we will have the same session at 6 p.m. Okay, so thank you so much. Bye bye and take care.